Girls and Far Away, a beautiful Led Zeppelin song, not to mention the theme of today's feeding frenzy. We have flown far away from Chennai City, well, 55 kilometers away. Okay, we've flown sort of far away from Chennai City for a gourmet getaway, a magical meal at the Radisson Temple Bay Resort. Set amidst the lustrous, lush greens of the Radisson Temple Bay's property, surrounded by cyan blue as far as the eye can see, is the Watersedge Cafe. I thought I'd died and gone to Eden. Except, instead of the apple, I was tempted by another equally enticing-looking object. But no, I had to resist. I had a marvelous meal awaiting me at the Watersedge Cafe, which would be more satisfying than a measly apple anyway.
A Watersedge Cafe, basically, we cater to our in-house guests. I have made a menu for the a la carte where international fare plus our Indian cuisine also will be featuring in that. The same thing you take in a buffet section is quite a big spread we have with a lot of live counters, and most is given on the desserts, which are very individually presented. The same salad section, keeping in mind of low calorie and diet persons and all. So we have come with a new concept with where all the vegetables will be just displayed with a lot of different dressings and nuts and spices will be kept for the guests so that they can have their own variation and add it and enjoy it. And this has become really a hit here. And you take for the main course, we have about 8 to 9 non-vegetarian, where prawn will be compulsorily featured in all my buffet menus, and 4 to 5 seafood dishes will be there in the buffet, plus chicken, mutton will be giving, with stress on more of Indian flavor, some on continental and some on oriental flavor.
Well, for me, atmosphere is an important part of a fine dining experience, and here it is serene, it is peaceful with just the sound of running water. I have a feeling that this is going to be a mighty fine dining experience. After gazing at the endless pastures of green and blue for just long enough, I shifted my gaze to the menu. My surroundings were fresh and pristine, so I decided that my appetizers should follow suit. I settled on a light niçoise salad, a French preparation of hard-boiled eggs, boiled beans, tomato wedges, boiled potatoes, topped off with tinned tuna, sometimes garnished with anchovies, and served with a vinaigrette dressing. The niçoise salad is a specialty of the Côte d'Azur region of France, named after the city of Nice. I also tried the grilled chicken Caesar salad with crisp lettuce and smoky, succulent strips of chicken. Well, my salad is very fresh and light, minimally seasoned, just a dash of pepper. The vegetable is crisp and crunchy, and with my side of fresh pineapple juice, this is a great way to whet the appetite, to sort of tempt the taste buds. Surrounded by the sounds of silence, all that could be heard was the gentle trickle of water and the sound of my own crunching. After a light start, my taste buds yearned for a bit more stimulation. And thus arrived the pan-seared kingfish, prepared with lemon and oregano, served with a side of rich hollandaise sauce. Well, before I get to the very robust South Indian flavors that are to come, I'm starting with my more delicately seasoned pan-seared fish over here. Now, the fish is served with a very rich and creamy hollandaise sauce, as you see right over here. This kind of sauce can be a little bit overwhelming, but to cut through the richness of this, I'm going to be relying on my light and crisp wine. To cut through the rich hollandaise sauce, I relied upon an elegantly crisp, fresh glass of Sauvignon Blanc. The wine list is extensive and includes details about each wine, including its appellation, grape variety, and even a food pairing suggestion. Now, while you can order an extensive variety of domestic wines by the glass, I was a bit disappointed that the by the glass option was not possible for international wine varieties. Well, we now move further south with the karveppele fish varvel. Now, if there is one ingredient to me that is synonymous with South Indian cuisine, it is the curry leaf. And this particular dish has a rather intense preparation process as well.
The spices are first roasted and then they're ground into a very fine paste. The fish is marinated for about 2 hours, and the end product, well, we're gonna see what it tastes like.
The mean varaval was quite a palate assaulter, and so I needed the appropriate counterattack device. A sweeter wine ought to ease the heat a bit, so I selected a lighter-bodied Swedish Beaujolais from the restaurant's extensive list. Now, a few rules to keep in mind. With spicy food, avoid wines that are higher in alcohol content, as this will just exacerbate the heat on your tongue. Also, avoid highly tannic, oaky wines, as spicy food emphasizes the bitter taste of the tannins, making your wine taste a bit funky. Wines to be avoided with spicy food include oaky Chardonnays, Cabernet Sauvignons, and Merlots. After a sip of wine, I was ready for more. Bring on the heat, and that's precisely what Chef did.
Mutton sheikh kebab is basically minced twice here, and it is a farm-fed lamb, like which we get it from locally, which has a good taste. There's a basic, where our sheikh kebab is very famous for, and it is basically put in ginger garlic paste. We have the ingredients which goes in the making the dish with Kashmir chili powder. And I'm using little yellow mustard seeds. That paste which gives a different flavor in that, and we are using cheddar cheese with that. So that is the mixture which binds all with the meat, and then you put in the sheikh and cook in the tandoor for 8 to 10 minutes at the temperature of about 180 degrees centigrade, and you get your very juicy and lovable sheikh kebab.
The buffet spread at Watersedge Cafe will cost you around 950 rupees, 1200 rupees with unlimited beer on the weekends. An average a la carte meal for two will cost you approximately 750 to 1000 rupees without alcohol.
A great way to finish any meal with your sunny side up. Aww.
With my mango dessert was the chocolate supreme roulade stuffed with fig and honey. Lounging in luxury, surrounded by sumptuousness, I was truly at peace.
Well, the atmosphere at Watersedge Cafe is magical, the setting serene. Now, would you have liked to have joined me today? Because it would have made the experience that much more enjoyable. I will tell you right now exactly how you can do that.
What is the name of the apple brandy from the Normandy region of France? Is it A. Pastis, B. Absinthe, C. Pomme de Merde, or D. Calvados? Send your answers in to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com for your chance to win.